Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm TrenceJ and today we're going to be playing a bit of Lemmings. Now I had planned to do this via an Amiga emulator so I could use my mouse. However, I've got no internet at the moment, which is fun, so I couldn't get the box art. So we're doing the Megadrive version. They all pretty much play the same anyway, so it's not too much of an issue. Plus, having the Megadrive one means I can have the Megadrive one back here as well. So, Lemmings is a puzzle game in which you control these little Johnnies here, and you have 8 skills. You've got the climber, the floater, the exploder, the blocker, the bridger, the basher, the digger, and the miner, or the miner and the digger. And the mission is to get them from this area here, the entrance, to the exit, and to get a certain percentage on a lot of levels. So in these first few levels it's going to be very, very simple. It just goes through the process of showing you the different skills basically. So that one was the miner. Oh no, that one was the digger. So this one's going to be the floater. This one's relatively easy. You just give every single one of them the ability as they walk through. And they will all float down. And make their way to the exit. So that's the floater level. Relatively simple. I'm hoping to get all the way through the fun levels in this video, which means it might be a long video, but we shall see. Tailor-made for blockers. Yes, it is. Right. Block. So, I mean, I'll show you when it comes back up again. So when I say you've got to get a certain amount, a certain percentage of the lemmings through on each level. So obviously on this level, we're turning some into blockers, which means they stop moving, and there's no way of turning them back in this game, at the very least. In later games you could do it, like Lemmings 2, you could turn them into a jumper and make them jump out of it and things like that. But in this game you can't do it. So let's make the lemmings come out a bit quicker, so we can get them all in. And now we just play the waiting game. That's the big thing about Lemmings. It is a waiting game. You basically get it set up and then you wait for the lemmings to get through. And then what we're going to do, once the lemmings that we need to get through are through, we'll just do it now. We're going to set off the nuclear bomb, which will make them all blow up. And that gets rid of them, and then we can move on to the next level. So there you go, I needed 10%, I rescued 90%. So use miners and climbers. Okay, well you'll do that. So he's going to mine down diagonally. And then I'm going to just wait here with the cursor and just give them all the climbing ability as they come through. And that's that one done. So yeah, there's Lemmings is a series that went on for a long time. There's not been a new game in a while. There was a mobile game that came out a few years back. But yeah, this was the original and the classic. Then this was followed up by Lemmings 2, which expanded it massively. This has got 8 abilities, as it were. Lemmings 2 had 60, and you had a selection of 8 from that selection in each particular level. Lemmings. Oh no, actually, technically you had Oh No More Lemmings, which was more of an expansion pack to this. Exactly the same premise, exactly the same abilities, just more levels. Then Lemmings 2, which was split up into 12 tribes, which was fun. Oh, lots of bashes on this one. Yeah, so Lemmings Tribe was set up into 12 tribes of different lemmings that had different abilities. And it was kind of set up on this sort of weird circular map, and you had to collect the talisman parts and bring them to the centre of the map. It was a bit weird. just hammer the bash button on this one, just to get them through. There we go, done. And them two will just wander backwards and forwards and things like that. So anyway, yeah, Lemmings 2. Lemmings 2 was a bit different. So Lemmings 2, you started off with a certain amount of lemmings, and however many lemmings you got through the level was how many lemmings you had on the next level. So you could get yourself into a situation where you screwed yourself over and you didn't have literally enough lemmings to do it. But you could always go back and replay levels and try and get a few more, which was awesome. Then you had Lemmings 3, which I wasn't a big fan of, to be honest, because it had a mechanic where you picked up abilities throughout the levels, and I didn't like that. So it was a case of you had to get the lemmings from here to over here to pick up an ability to then use it over here, and it was a lot more complicated, and it just wasn't as fun. But then they started to take the concept in all different directions. There was Lemmings 3D on the PC and Saturn and PlayStation, which added a third dimension to it. Instead of just, you had the same abilities generally, but they added a turner. So it wasn't just a blocker, just making them go backwards. There was a turner, so you could make them turn corners and things. We'll just make him blow up. Doesn't matter where he blows up. But we'll do this level properly this time, on this particular one. Some of the levels on this game can be done in a few different ways, and some levels in this game are actually repeated with different abilities. So this level is repeated again later, but you haven't got any blockers, so you have to time the exploding lemming perfectly to blow up where you need it to go. Let's speed these up a bit, and then we'll go back. So yeah, there was Lemmings 3D. Lemmings Revolution, where all levels took place on a cylinder. So the levels were infinitely looped round and round. So they were more vertically based levels on those. Yeah, and then you had the later ones. There was ones on PlayStation and yeah, all sorts. Loads and loads and loads of games. And all really fun. Except Lemmings 3, which I wasn't a big fan of. Now we've got the bridge level, so he needs to go about there. Yep, that should do. And then the rest of them will get over this one. And we'll try and use as many as we can to make sure none drop in. If we can. There we go. None dropped in the hole, otherwise it can be annoying because you have to try and bridge up and bridge up and bridge up and back and forward. It's a real pain. But there we go, that's that level done. Let's speed up the exit of the lemmings. Yeah, Lemmings 2, they added the fast forward feature, so it wasn't as much waiting around as this particular one. But we're going to keep going. My first failure is going to be it. One credit only rules. So first failure, and then that's the video over. But we shall see how far we get. It could be a very long video because I love this game. Haven't played it in a while, so I might not remember how to do some of them, but we shall see what happens. Bit of a pointless level, this one. But this is another one that's repeated later with different abilities. I don't think you've got a blocker, so you've got to try and bridge over this gap here, and then try and bridge back again, and it's a bit more difficult. But on this one, it's not so bad. You can come out a bit quicker. And as you see, it gives you all the abilities as well. 20 of everything to do it. And you really don't need it. So there's that level done, and we shall move on to the next one. I needed 95, I rescued 99. Yay! As long as you try your best. Ah, this one. There we go. Not a particularly difficult one, that. It just looks a bit scarier than you might think. Just use the blockers to get them. So yeah, not too difficult. I mean, there are levels on this where it's sort of best to block off all the lemmings and just take one to set everything up and then let them go. There is a level like that going to be coming up, I think. Oi, careful. Damn it. Ah! I think I'm going to fail this one. Oh no, they're falling. Oh no, they're not. I think I've done that. Hopefully. Oh, I might not have done. Was it 80% that I needed? Oh, I might have failed. That might be the end of the video. This is why I would have preferred to play the Amiga version, so I have more control over the mouse. Oh, 80%. That's fine. We're fine. Keep your hair on, Mr. Lemming. Oh, this one's not too bad. So, we make him a climber. And a floater, which turns him into an athlete. So this is what I was saying. Some levels you just have to take one lemming with you and set it all up, and then the rest come along afterwards. Because we don't want him to go in the exit, obviously we need to bridge over. And then he's going to climb up the wall, fall back down, and then we're going to bridge back again. So we just have to wait for that to happen. We'll speed this up. We don't need this to be slow. We're not going anywhere anyway. Build up the other side. Make sure he doesn't stop and fall through. No, he should go across. But yeah, so that's that. And then we just need to wait for him to come down here so we can bash through and let the rest of them through. And then we need to bash the bridge up. But that's not difficult. Here he comes. I'm just going to get him bashing on this. Because obviously, if it wasn't obvious, the arrows dictate you can only go that particular way. So yeah, I can only go that way. So now we'll just use the bashers to clear this when they get there. We'll hammer the button. Ready? And go! There we go. And this one's going to fly off, float down and come back. I swear this Megadrive version's faster than... I suppose what I remember is English and 50 Hz. So yeah, it is a bit faster than I remember. Job's a good 'un. 100% rescued. Patience. What's this one? Is this... Oh no. Right, wait for him to turn around. Bridge up. Oh, we need to make him wait for him to turn around and bridge again. There we go. Blow up the blocker. We lost one, unfortunately, that we didn't need to. Blow them up. Don't need him anymore. Here they come. To get to the exit just in time. Well, actually, we had loads of fun, but you know what I mean. Now this one is a bit irritating. Actually, it's not that bad. But if they fall off the end, they will die. But if they dig and then fall, they won't. It's very precise. So you have to make each one of them dig. So you haven't got any time to waste on this one, unfortunately. You do have to... I'm hoping it's only the 20 on this one. That's the last one. That's right. Oh, I had loads of space left. Loads of space left. But again, I think there's another one of them later that's got 50 lemmings, so you have to get every single one of them right, like only digging half of a block. It can be rather difficult. Room with no exit. Cool, why do I not remember this one? Oh, we've only got bashers. Bloody Nora, how much? Oh, they got there. That's helpful. Right. Why do I not remember this level at all? Right, we're going to have to hammer the bashers so they don't come back. Right, now they can't get back. So... exits there, that's fine. There we go. Actually, that one's a lot easier than I thought. I thought they were going to walk straight down into that, but yeah. When there's only sort of a 1 pixel gap, they can kind of walk through it. It's a bit weird. It's quite a strange mechanic. But there we go, they're all already out, so there's no point doing that. It's just the waiting game now. But yeah, I'm not sure how much longer to keep this video going for, actually, because it could go on for a long time. We'll just see how it goes. But if you've not played a Lemmings game, you should. Simply put, it is very fun. I probably would recommend Lemmings 2 over this, purely because it's got the fast forward feature and there's a lot more variety in it. A lot more experimentation needed though, because yeah, there's some weird ability. There's like a super lemming ability where a lemming flies around and follows your mouse cursor, and instead of a blocker, you've got like a musician that plays music and all the lemmings start dancing, and it's weird. But very good still. And if you ever remember the PS1 game Lomax, Adventures of Lomax, that lemming is meant to be the one lemming that survived Lemmings 2. I believe. Or the one that starts off... Sorry, he's a special lemming from Lemmings 2. Let's crack on. Right, what we got here? He's gonna die. Right, we're through there. Oh no. Oh, that'll do. Speed up. Oh, that's them all out anyway. Alright, there we go. So, waiting game once again. But yeah, I think as this video's gone 20 minutes, I'll do one more level and then I'll stop the video, I think, because I don't want it to be too long. Got more to record. I can't waste all my time on this one. Ah, get off, fly. So, one last level. Take a little rest. 80% to be saved. I don't know how many lemmings in total there was on this level. Oh no! Drat it! Damn it. You'll make it over there. That should do. You should stop in a minute. There we go. That will do. Oh, they're still coming out. Okay, we'll speed them up then, get them all out, and off we go. Here they come. All in a row. And there you go. Rescue 96%. You know what? We're just going to keep going. Oh no, I'm going to fail this one. I can tell you that for certain because there are traps down here. Oh, see, I'm gonna fail this one because I'm pretty sure they die if they come out this end. Let's just try it, shall we? If they die, they die. Yeah, they do die. Oh well, so let's have fun and just blow them up as if we can. There we go. So I just failed on that one anyway, which I expected to anyway because I hate that level. Hate it! But there we go. That was Lemmings on the Megadrive. I've been TrenceJ. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.